And welcome back to the 2021 West Virginia State Cross Country Championships here at Cabell Midland High School in Ona, West Virginia. 4 races down, 2 to go, all single A. And Joe Stevens, along with University of Charleston coach, cross country and track coach Nick Bias. Coach, you've got a special guest with us.
Yeah, we have Allie Martin. She's just finished second in the AAA girls race, state runner-up. Also want to add that this is her 4th consecutive first-team All-State honor. So I want to make sure she's, accoladed for that, too. She's also got her dad, her head coach up here, too. He just received the Girls State Cross Country Coach of the Year award, too, so I wanted to recognize him.
Hey, check his shoes. He's been out on the course.
He's been out on the course. Yeah. So, Allie, just talk us through the course, kind of how it was. What was your plan today, and talk us through the race.
Well, after the start, we went around the loop, and everyone seemed like they were getting out pretty fast, so I had to kind of stick with the second girl, Audrey Hall. And then we went up the hill. I was a little bit behind her, and then after the mile mark, I passed her, and then I gained a little bit on Irene, and then just the whole way through, I was just a little bit behind Irene.
Yeah. Well, Irene, obviously,
she's really
we knew
good,
coming in she was the favorite,
yeah.
but I thought you ran really, really solid there.
Yeah.
You had a solid race, and you looked comfortable coming in. You didn't look
Yeah,
like
I felt good.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't look like you were laboring. You just looked like you had you were where you wanted to be.
Yeah.
And it felt that way. Now, you didn't see when Hall dropped out then.
No, I didn't.
You had already passed her. She dropped out right at the 2-mile mark. In fact, Coach Cooper brought her off the course, the former coach from Hurricane on that. But the course today, I mean, were you just ready for whatever it was going to be?
Yeah, I was ready for any kind of conditions.
Do you care?
No, I like running in the rain, actually. I like a little bit of mud, too.
They always say Prestonians are tougher, so we live a little higher in elevation. We've got snow. Seems like 12 months a year. So I noticed too. She was the only kid out there that had her singlet on. So everybody else is in their their podium wear, so to speak. So it's
now I have to say some of the AA girls were in their singlets.
They're tough as well,
But with that said, and just. How much fun, I mean, you're running, just push away the fact you're running for your dad or whatever, but how much fun is it the 4 years that you've had to be All-State and the fellowship that you've had with your fellow runners?
It's been really good. I mean, I love all the people on our team, and we all get along great. So,
Coach, just do you think, I mean, you see all the sports, football, basketball, baseball, track, cross country, but it seems like the running sports, it's more. There's more of a fellowship. I mean, there's competition. Don't get me wrong, but it's more of a fellowship.
It's definitely the only sport like it. I think there's some of that in track and field as well.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
But definitely distance runners, because I think that the commonality that we all have is, it's just a tremendous amount of work, and people look up to, if you're able to do this at a high level and all the way down to someone's just beginning to start, it's everybody's really, cheering from one another, being supportive. So it is definitely a sport like none other. Allie would be embarrassed by this, but one of the teams are having her sign their plaques down there. So, you don't see that too often where, people are getting autographs, and, just because they like one another truly. And it's, I think, Asha Bora is a good friend of Allie's, and they've been to cross-country camps.
I coached Asha.
Yes, and we were, I was screaming for her probably nearly as much as Allie. So you just don't see that. And even the Morgantown contingents, even though those are some of our stiffest rivals, great kids. And
you race them on the track, you're friends with them at the finish line.
And then after we all say good job and give hugs.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, we've got to take we get going now because the single A girls are. Okay, yeah, that's right. The bright green uniform today.
Yeah, that came. That we call it green energy or neon. We've kind of started that way back when. It just kind of is a accent color, and we're kind of known for wearing a bunch of different uniforms. Actually, last night at the hotel, we kind of tricked Allie into she had like 4 or 5 different colored uniforms that she was wearing, and at the end we kind of presented that neon. So that brought up a whole bunch of different combinations. So, but she went neon green, and
you were easy to find.
Yes,
you were easy to find. We've got to jump off right now. Thank you for coming up. congratulations, 4 straight years. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
You put the time and effort in it, and it pays off. And I know you've got a career ahead of you, so congratulations as you move forward and that sort of thing. But we've got the start of the single-A girls race right now. Coach, if you can grab the headset again, we're going to talk about that. Safe travels back to the Upperlands.
Yes, definitely. Thanks, guys.
Again, we're at the 2021 West Virginia State Cross Country Championships. The girls of Single A are off and running. And we're back on track again. And it's the Single A competition. Just looking ahead real quick, it's probably it's going to be a good team race here with Doddridge and Williamstown probably fighting it out for 1 and 2. This ninth grader from Williamstown.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Her first name is Alyssa Sorrow, maybe?
Sorrow.
So she has been definitely the favorite all year. However, at the LKC, which is their conference here, Lexi Lamb did beat her. So, maybe that she's closing the gap on her a little bit there throughout the season. So we'll be interested to see that. And then as far as team girls result, the prediction goes, Doddridge is predicted to win with 36 points. Williamstown is predicted to get second with 45. So that's going to be a close race to watch, too.
There, we've got 1-2 right now. Alyssa Starro and Lexi Lamb running side by side.
That's going to be the race to watch there.
Lexi is defending champion?
I think she is. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure she is.
And from Doddridge?
Yeah, she is from Doddridge. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So we will see how that progresses. We got them out on the course now.
She actually is not. Ella Hessen.
Ella Hessen won it, yes. Lexi came.
I think Lexi was second or third last year. Yes.
We had Ella. And,
we did have her up here.
And Lexi both up.
Correct.
Together.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Paul Martin. He,
great guy.
Yeah.
Great coach. Great ambassador for our sport. Another person you talk about, we talked about Chris Parsons earlier. He's really moved our sport forward as well with all of his coaching expertise and just love for the sport. We mentioned earlier, talking about Allie there with their new uniforms. Like, that brings something to the sport. Like, that's awesome. That somebody, wants to bring the different color uniform, like, gets kids excited about being at the state meet. Like, that's awesome. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Hey, anybody in the press box hear me?
So we're 3 minutes in.
You need to look at this clock down here on the sideline that you guys can see and set that scoreboard clock because it's off a good 25 seconds.
Copy that. I don't know if I can reset. I don't have those type of capabilities.
Start of the race. I would go ahead and shut the clock off if you don't know how to set it to a running time.
Yeah.
You can set those. Well, you can, but hey, Joe, try to.
They're headed up the hill right now.
That clock, just you can look at you can do it manually, but you're gonna have to look at the finish line clock and get ahead, like say 6 minutes, and just.
We're headed up the hill right now. Single A girls is underway.
Push turn it on. But you do not want that
And we
clock
should be able to get a video here soon
faster than what the finish
of the lead pack.
be.
As we can see, it looks like Alyssa Sorrow from Williamstown is taking a slight edge over Lexi Lamb. And we'll just wait here to see another shot here. They're just about now up on top of the hill where the mile marker is. They're just about 4.5 minutes in. And we'll see them here shortly. There they are. Making the way up. The rain has stopped for those of you who are watching the stream. Temperatures are good. Course is a little bit muddy, but that's to be expected after all the rain and things that we've had here. But the course is in It's about as good as a shape as you can you ask for. Up on top of the hill over there, the plateau up there.
Michael, we have a tight race between 1 and 2.
1 and 2 continue to be tight for the lead. That's Sorrow from Williamstown and Lamb from Doddridge. As you can see right here, we have some more runners coming through on top. The lead pack there. They'll be approaching the mile here shortly, and we will give you an update as soon as we hear something. Once again, this is the 2021 Single A Girls West Virginia State High School cross country race. This is the 5th race of the day. The boys' race will be next at 3:15. We're approaching 6 minutes. Soroso has a slight advantage.
All right, Michael, I've got 1 and 2 through the mile at 6:12.
First mile, Lamb and Sorrow, 6:12. Through the mile, 6:12. You still have Sorrow from Williamstown, Lamb from Doddridge.
3 and 4.
Followed by Katie Cottrell from Doddridge is in third. Brianna Winsett from Williamstown is fourth. Once again, we talked to you earlier about the team title, Doddridge and Williamstown. Going to be very tight there on that too. So we're going to be looking ahead to see what the 3, 4, and 5 runners run.
Your leader to the 1 mile mark is Alyssa Sorrow and Alexis Smith. And behind them is Katie Cottrell and Brianna Winston.
Sorrow continues to be in the lead, as you can see from the live stream. As you can see there, another switchback turn there. Sorrow's got roughly 3 seconds on Lamb. They continue to outdistance the field. Tough battle here for first. And there's big team implications here, too. So it's important that we keep an eye on that. So now they're going up, like I said, up to the extension building, up by kind of the farm area of the course. And as you can see there, some runners coming about through there. They're getting up on a trail, and that's part of the second mile there that the runners run on for the majority of the second mile, and then they'll wrap back around on top of the plateau over here next to the mile where the 2 mile is, and they'll begin their descent down to the flatter part of the course and to the track where the finish is. Coming into the race, obviously, we knew Doddridge and Williamstown were going to be kind of the favorites here. St. Mary's is predicted to get third. Ravenswood fourth. Tucker fifth. Charleston Catholic sixth. Ritchie seventh. And Richwood is predicted to get eighth. So we'll see here shortly whether or not these predictions hold. Once again, Josh Weekly, the Doddridge County coach, is the one that kind of spearheads this and spends a lot of time and effort on this, which makes it very exciting for fans and for the runners, too, to kind of see where they're all, what the predictions might be for the race. We're approaching the 10-minute mark. It's Lexi Lamb right there running, still in second place. Coming back towards the top of the hill. Looking very strong. Great video shot there again by our production crew. And once again, this second mile is rolling. Lots of ups, lots of downs. What it gives away, it takes away on this second mile here.
Many times you're out there by yourself.
Yes. Well, the top two runners have definitely distanced themselves from the rest of the field. But once we're able to see the rest of the group there, we'll be able to tell you, who's 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and so on there. Because there's a bunch of really good runners there. There's actually 3 freshmen predicted in the top 10. That's the Cottrell from Doddridge, Bailey Holden from Doddridge, another freshman there, and then also the Kirby girl from Charleston Catholic, who's also been running very well this season too. And we actually see her sometimes when we're running in Charleston. Thank goodness the rain has stopped for these runners. Approaching the 12-minute mark. Top runners, the leader pack should be coming through 2 miles here any second. And we'll be able to tell you exactly how close the rest of the field is, or who's in first and who's second, and what time they might be running here, what pace they might be on for.
Again, it's the 2021 West Virginia State Cross Country Championships here at Cabell Midland High School. The weather there is a breeze out there now, Coach.
The wind is I can see it on the flagpole over there.
This is the 5th of 6 races today at the state championships. It's the girls single A.
Okay, the leader is Sorrow still, correct?
By number 1 at about 13:04.
12:48 2 mile. That's what they're saying up there, our spotters.
So Sorrow is in the lead.
By
Number 3, Katie Cottrell's in third.
Your leader through the 2 mile mark came to about 12:48. That's Alexis Lamb of Dodger.
Oh, sorry, Lexus Lamb is in the lead.
Lexi Lamb has grabbed the lead.
The new leader is taking. Lexi Lamb has taken the. Good for her.
And now you said Lexi beat Sorrow in the conference?
Yeah, they're in the what's called the Little Canal Conference. Well, 2 weeks ago, she beat Sorrow, which I knew was going to be a battle. So both excellent runners. So she's opened up about a 14, 15-second lead on Sorrow. So we'll see if she can continue to push that out, or if Sorrow is able to kind of close that during the last mile here. So, like I said, they should be coming down any minute here. We'll be able to see them.
2 top programs, Williamstown and Doddridge.
Oh, yeah.
Battling it out, and that'll be the battle for the team championship here in the girls' single A. Run WV has a separation of only 9 points, or 9 points. Separating the two, or 11 points as it may be. So that, one spot could make a difference.
Yeah.
We've already seen that a couple times today.
Yeah, one point or two we saw it in the AA boys race. It came down to 4 points. Anything can happen. So right now, Doddridge is sitting 1 and 3. We're not sure about the rest of the runners from Doddridge because we haven't been able to see them with our live footage there. But we'll be able to see them as Lexi's coming down the hill here. We'll be able to see once we get over here next to the soccer field. We'll be able to kind of tell you, the other runners once we're able to see that.
Lexi had a really good track season.
She did, and I think that's really what's springboarded her to this cross season too. Pretty sure, I believe, last cross season was maybe one of her first times running ever. So, I mean, I think this experience has helped her as well.
We're just crossed the 15:30 mark of the race. Probably the winner coming in 19:30 to 20:30 somewhere.
Yeah, just based on the lead, they're probably going to be around 20 minutes. There is Lamb, I believe. They're in the green and gold, as you can see across there. She's roughly 800 meters out right now, and she has built a significant lead over the second-place runner, Sorrow.
Seems like running with a purpose today.
Yeah. We think, she is, I'm calculating up here what kind of gap she's got here on the second place person.
She's
probably got close to 30 seconds.
Yes.
She's really opened up her lead.
Lexi is a junior from Doddridge.
Do you know where the bag is for the blue banners, for the SSAC banners? Dave's bringing them down, Dave Wendell.
I believe that's Cottrell from Doddridge in third, who's about 30 seconds back from Sorrow. So the top three girls are very spread out.
To the rest of the field.
Yeah. There's the fourth place runner right there. I think that's another Williamstown runner.
Could very well be Winsett.
That looks
Brianna.
like that could be Winsett. That looks like right there. Stone Street from South Harrison is in fifth. Can't make out the sixth place. Now, 7, 8, 9 are all really close. That looks like the Kirby. Looks like Kirby from Catholic there on the end. I can tell from the white jersey. And a Richwood girl, maybe Bailey Jarrett. But we'll know here shortly once they get on the track.
And we'll be seeing the leader coming out on the track here very soon. That leader being Lexi Lamb from Doddridge. And this is the girls' single A championship race for the 2021 West Virginia State Cross Country Championships. It was just last year that they started separating the single A and double A divisions. This is the second year for a separate race for single A. And here comes your leader now, out on to the track.
Here comes Lexi Lamb. She should be just under 20 minutes, I'm assuming. She's at 18:45 right now entering the track. Roughly 300 meters. Looks very strong.
I mean, she is just the effort that she's putting into it right now. It's her against the clock.
Yeah.
Just breaking the 19:10. She should, break 20 minutes here.
100 meters from the finish line. Yeah, she's going to break it.
Lexi Lamb.
Lexi Lamb from Doddridge County, junior.
Your winner of the girls 2021 Class A State Cross Country Championship, Lexi Lamb, a junior from Doddridge, is your 2021 winner. Coming out on the track now, your second place finisher, and that's Lisa Sorrow of Williamstown, just a freshman. So a couple freshmen today.
Running really strong.
Taking second places. Had Ty
This looks like
Stewart's.
It's like Katie Cottrell in third from Doddridge, another freshman, running very strong.
And here comes Sorrow coming around with about 120 meters to go. Taking a solid second place in the girls' single A cross-country championship.
Here's Williamstown. Looks like Winsett. Stone Street.
Elisa Sorrow from Williamstown
looks
taking
like
second place.
St. Mary's, Haddocks.
Third place. Coming around the final turn there is Katie Cottrell of Doddridge. Coming on down to the finish line. Using those arms for a strong finish.
Third place for Katie Cottrell. Good run. This is Winsett, I believe, from Williamstown.
Brianna Winsett finishing up.
Looks like a girl from Tucker County. Maybe Katie Hicks. St. Mary's. Haddocks coming in. There's Stone Street. Another Doddridge County runner. Looks like Holden. Doddridge has 3 in the top 10. Kirby from Catholic looks to get the last first team All-State selection. Good job. Doddridge's 4th runner is coming in, running strong. Doddridge now has 4 in the top 12. And this looks to be Doddridge's 5th runner. Unofficially, I think Doddridge has won a state championship. But we'll wait and see. Williamstown comes in. Another Williamstown. Looks like Ravenswood. Another Williamstown. Another Charleston Catholic. Finishing strong. These runners are running very tough today. Muddy conditions. This is the 5th race of the day, so they're definitely running in the course that's a little bit chewed up today. Joe has went down to get Lexi Lamb, the state champion, and she'll be joining us here soon, and we'll chat with her about how the race went. I'm sure she's going to be very happy. 7 girls right here coming in the finish line, all bunched up, looking good, looking strong. Volunteers helping people move along, and they've given it their all. You're watching the 2021 West Virginia State High School Cross Country Championships. This is the single A girls race. The wind has stopped. Wind is calm.
When does it start?
24-minute mark. Still have some runners coming in.
What I say, Bias? What I say? That's the way to take them out, baby. 5 before 3. Hey. Come on.
we believe Doddridge has won unofficially the girls' state championship for single A. We'll wait for official results. It appears to me that they had 5 in the top 12. It's very strong. And congrats to Lexi Lamb again for the individual state championship. Only a junior. There's 1 more year left. Runners are continuing to come into the stadium here. Capel Midland. Finishing up the 5th race of the day. We have 1 more race left for you all. The boys' single A race after this.
So we're here at the 2021 Cross Country Championships. Joining us now here in the broadcast booth is Lexi Lamb, your 2021 Single A Girls Champion. Lexi, congratulations. First off, you busted it out today, didn't you?
Yeah, it was really rough.
Talk about the race today.
Oh, well, started out, it didn't feel that great at all, and the ground was really squishy. So I wasn't feeling too confident about it until I caught her on the first hill, and we stayed side by side for a little bit. Then I fell off, and I got her on the biggest hill. Thank goodness.
And by her, we're talking about Alyssa from
Alyssa.
Williamstown. We knew coming
She's
in,
crazy.
we talked about it would be kind of a dual match between you guys for the individual title.
Now, a couple of weeks ago, Coach was saying that you beat Elisa in a race, and she had been undefeated earlier in the year and everything. Going into today's race, what did that mean in your mindset?
I was a lot more confident than I was at the beginning of the season. Towards the beginning of the season, I was thinking that I couldn't even run under 20, and then running against her has made me so much better. Mentally, it's just made me tougher. So I was more confident today.
Now the conditions out there, and I mean, you were in the lead, so you didn't have anybody kicking mud back into your face. But just talk about the conditions. Were you just expecting anything today?
Yeah, I was just expecting anything. I didn't know it was going to be this bad, the course, but I expected it was going to be a little rainy and cold.
Yeah. Coach, topping 20 minutes on a course like this.
Oh,
today.
yeah. I mean, I think I think if it's a dry day, Lexi, I think you're definitely probably pushing the break 19 day, in my opinion. But
thank you.
You guys can't see it, but her legs and her feet are very muddy right now. So it looks like she's been out mudding today. So, but that's cross country, right, Lexi?
Yeah,
and that's what
fun.
you got to do. And
then when I came downstairs to you to get you to come up for the interview and everything, you were more worried about your teammate than you were about anything else right there. And I've seen that in every team, especially Doddridge, talking to former teammate Carter Lipscomb last year, who runs for University of Charleston now. It just, especially at Doddridge, it's about the team, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the best part about cross country is just the friends that you make and the bond that you get with your team. It's the best out of all the sports, how tight your bond can get.
Finally, now you've got this under your belt. You're a junior. You got that win under your belt. What does that do for you? You talked about helping your confidence by winning a couple weeks ago. What does this do for you?
Oh, I've never been so happy in my life, and I know my team did amazing, so it makes me super happy and super excited for next year and track season because it'll definitely help boost my confidence, and I should train a lot harder, push myself more.
You want to take a couple weeks off?
Maybe just one because I'm going to run in North Carolina.
Foot Locker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlotte. Yeah, so let's get that coming up here in the next month. So
I've seen Foot Locker in bad weather. This was a fun race. Believe me. So wish for good weather at Foot Locker because that start. Have you ever run Foot Locker before?
No, never.
It can be deep for that first 200-300 meters.
It's fun.
So
it's fun.
It's fun. It's cross country. congratulations.
Thank
May
you.
I say the 2021 Girls Single Way State Cross Country Champion. Feeling pretty good?
Yeah.
Lexi Lamb here on the State Cross Country Championships. We'll have some more information for you and some more action right after this. Thank you.
Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal, served all day long, and only available at Tudor's Biscuit World.
GINO'S introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try GINO'S Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
At Tudor's Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal, served all day long, and only available at Tudor's Biscuit World.
GINO'S introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try GINO'S Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
With all that's going on, Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling wants to remind our neighbors we're here for you. We're taking extra precautions to protect you and our employees. Right now, we're offering 6-month no-interest financing to help you stay comfortable throughout this crisis. Our superior indoor air filtration options will keep viruses, bacteria, and allergens down, increasing indoor air quality, comfort, and safety. Call us today and see how we can help you. Mullen, we're comfortable when you are.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles an hour, that's like driving more than the length of a football field, blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why we're cracking down on people who text or use their smartphones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive. Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives. Don't text and drive.
For Kindred Communications, this is home. When other broadcasting companies went nationwide, we stayed home.
This is home. This is home.
This is home.
6 radio stations broadcasting on 9 signals across 3 states. For Kindred Communications,
This is
home.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
tell them Hug sent you.
That's right. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
We got the final runner coming in for the Class Single A Girls Championship cross-country meet here at Cabell Midland High School. Joe Stevens along with Coach Nick Bias here at the championships, and we'll be finishing up here. It looks like we just chatted with Lexi Lamb, the winner of this year's race at Cabell Midland High School for the Class A competition. We've got the boys coming up in a few minutes. It'll be the final race of the day. We've had 5 of the 6 races finished up so far, and we will be finishing up the 6th race now. It'll be the boys single A competition, and for the single A competition, we've got some teams that you got. And we've got right now. It looks like Williamstown and will be the runaway leader in the boys' results, as it may be, but in looking like Adian Scott of Wheeling Central will be your lead runner. But reviewing again for everybody, the winner of the Class A girls race was Lexi Lamb, a junior from Doddridge, and that will be officially announced here in just a little while. Coming in second place was Alyssa Sorrow of Williamstown. She is just a freshman, and we've got we'll have all the results here in just a little bit. Coach, it's been a great day of racing. A little bit of this weather, a little bit of that weather.
Yeah, it's been great. I'm glad the rain has stopped, and conditions are, it's in the 50s. It's not bad. It's good running weather.
No, it's other than the mud. They will be in the mud, that is for sure. The final race, you see all the competitors coming in.
Yeah.
As you mentioned with Lexi, her feet were pretty much covered with mud, and it is what it is for today. And it's been it's been a really good competition day. The course was set up as best as they could because they had rain throughout the week and everything, and it drains very well. But after you get so much, you can only
6 races,
drain so much.
So, yeah, it's going to get beat up at some point, right?
6 races.
So they did a great job here. All the coaches and volunteers and athletes, they've did a really good job of just making sure this is going very smoothly, as it always does. They always do a great job down here.
Coach Parsons and his group just, they're top notch when it comes to preparing a race, and they do it every year, and they put a lot of time and effort, and you can see what is happening when they put that much time and effort into it. At the end of the day, they're doing it for the kids, and that's what it's all about. The parents aren't racing, the coaches aren't racing. It's about the. Okay, we still have one more runner out.
One more runner out. Yep, and we'll wait and cheer her on, and then we'll get the guys started after that.
Anything that has stood out to you? Any surprises?
I would say the biggest surprise today came from the earlier races in the double A races there. I think one of the biggest ones is, Addison Lease from Frankfurt. She was predicted 6th, got 2nd today for the double A girls. I thought that was a big jump there. And then the guys, the double A boys race, 20-point prediction there, spread, and Winfoot only knocks off Frankfurt by 4 points. I thought that was that's been the tightest race of the day for them to win there. I thought that was probably one of the more, excitable. They all have been exciting, but that's probably one of the closer races throughout the day.
There were some predictions for Hurricane taking 2nd in both boys and girls, and unfortunately in the girls, their number 1 racer had to drop out around the 2-mile mark, and then that definitely affected their scoring. And then in the boys race for Hurricane, they lost their number 2 runner earlier in the week to illness, and that definitely affected their scoring.
Yeah, that affected them too. I think this is a course today, the way it's, especially as later on as it goes, I think you definitely got to get out and establish your position. I don't think this is a course you can, what I call, pick people off or hawk people. You got to establish yourself, but also you can't go out like a
hawk people.
We call hawk people. Like a hawk would come around and.
Is this a Southern West Virginia type?
Yeah, from Boone County. So that's what we call hawking people. Yeah, we kind of come from behind, and you pick them off. We'll play Pac-Man almost.
Coach, I'm double your age.
I know.
Been running and coaching for a long time.
Yeah.
And to hear somebody hawk somebody, you swooping down on them.
We call it hawking. One of my former athletes was in here a minute ago. I'd have him verify it, but he's already left.
Okay.
But that's called when you're kind of laying back a little bit and you pick people off and progress and get faster as you go. So we call it hawking.
I'm out on the course yelling at the runners, get them.
Get them. We call hawking.
Okay. I'm going to probably plagiarize you on that.
and I didn't get it. I didn't make it up from the University of Charleston. I got it from another runner at another school that we've competed against. So
that's your story, and
yeah,
you're sticking to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Coach Nick Bias from University of Charleston, alongside of me, Joe Stevens, bringing you all the interesting information here from the 2021 West Virginia State Cross Country Championships. 5 races are just about in the books. We'll be starting our 6th and final race, and that will be the boys single A competition. And that's the final race of the day. It's been in and out. We got a little breeze again, and I tell you what, Coach, you got a runner coming in right now. And whenever I've done the public address for races or whatever, I always say we don't have a last place finisher, we have a final finisher.
That's right. And she's did a great job today, and she's running.
She's running in the States.
She's running a state meet, and congrats to her. So.
And, I also always, how you get the parents lined up at the finish line.
Yeah.
I always let them know. I don't care. I know you're here for somebody special. I know you're here for some special color. But when they're coming down the finish line here, you're cheering for everybody.
That's right.
And you get that more in cross country
than any other sport.
And in
you don't.
Other
yeah,
sport.
That's right. That's why our sport's so cool and so unique.
Yeah.
That's what's the great thing about our sport.
So coming up here in just a few minutes will be the start of the boys race, and we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with that start right after this.
Yep.
TUDOR'S Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal, served all day long, and only available at TUDOR'S Biscuit World.
GINO'S introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, Parmesan, and provolone. Try GINO'S Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
With all that's going on, Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling wants to remind our neighbors we're here for you. We're taking extra precautions to protect you and our employees. Right now, we're offering 6-month no-interest financing to help you stay comfortable throughout this crisis. Our superior indoor air filtration options will keep viruses, bacteria, and allergens down, increasing indoor air quality, comfort, and safety. Call us today and see how we can help you. Mullen, we're comfortable when you are.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
tell them Hug sent you.
That's right. Little General Stores, your roads.
And we're back here at the West Virginia State Cross Country Championships. We actually have a few cheerleaders inside the press box. Yeah, Emma, I've been watching you race for a long time, since middle school. You're fun to watch. Emma Jenkins is up here in the press box. Who else is with her? Emma Lingerie?
Great name.
Great name.
Great
Oh, my
name.
goodness. But they are runners for Coach Chris Parsons. Hey, we're not on live on TV or anything. Now, tell us the truth. What's he like as a coach?
Goes a million miles an hour. Yeah. He's always got something to do. He's always scatterbrained.
Yeah, okay. We can use that in the future.
Yeah. Coach Parsons. A
Scatterbrained.
man of many talents.
But you wouldn't want to run for anybody else.
Definitely not.
There you go. There you go. So we're coming up, getting ready for the start. Final race of the 2020.
Just
There
started.
it goes. Beat you to it. You tell them I started it. Okay, we got the boys going across the field right now, Coach, and right now, looking at the projections from Run WV, we're looking at, for team-wise, Williamstown taking it handily.
I mean, right now, the Run WV predictions has them a 50-point prediction win here over Ritchie and Buffalo. Aiden Scott, Michael Klein, Trent Gola should be the three guys up front, and we'll see them wrap around here in a second here. So 6 races a day. Course is obviously chewed up a little bit, but these kids are happy to race, and let's get after it.
It's going to be really chewed up.
Yeah.
I mean, Coach Parsons was telling me that, again, like we said earlier, that the grass wasn't cut as short this time, helping to keep the mud from getting up. And here comes our leaders. First time that we were really able to see them.
We got Aiden Scott from Willing Central. He's kind of I think the favorite. We have Michael Klein behind him, Trent Gola, and a lot of Williamstown runners in behind him as well, as predicted. Once again, this is the boys Class A Single A Championship race, 2021.
They're about about a half a mile into right now.
Well, they're just about 2 minutes in.
Yeah.
And so, as you can see here in a second, we'll shoot you to the live feed of the lead vehicle, and we'll show you who is in the lead and the moves being made there.
An impressive 1941 today, Emma Jenkins. That was a
good
season PR.
Awesome.
Good for you. Got some visitors in the press box from the Cabell Midland cross-country team. The single A boys out on the course now.
That looks like Aiden Scott from Willing Central, as expected.
That's the flat part of the hill before.
It's gotten so much worse since I raced it. So much worse.
It's when the earlier runners, they were in the middle of it. Yeah. And now you're kind of hanging to the edge, trying to get as much grass under your feet as possible. I'm just going to put the headset on her. And
I think she can be another color commentator. I'll give her mine.
I mean, all kidding aside, you two can just do this just as well as we can.
And we can ask them as they're progressing here what this part looks like. It's actually good that they're up here.
Yeah, I mean, and again, earlier today, they were out on the track or dirt, and now it's a little bit more. But he's, I haven't been able to see a second place We're coming up here. It's sloppy out there right now, isn't it? It really is. Is this the top of the hill? He's.
Yeah. They're about 420 in right now. Yeah, they're going to loop around and come back around. He just went by the 2 mile marker, I think.
Yeah.
But it's not 2 miles yet.
Yes.
But he went by it. Yeah.
Michael, I've got number 1 in the lead, followed by number 3, followed by number 2.
So it's Adian Scott,
Trent Gola, Michael Klein, 1, 2, 3 right now.
Wheeling Central, Doddridge, and Wood County
Christian. As expected.
Your leader getting to the top of the hill is Aiden Scott from Wheeling Central Catholic. He's followed by Trent Gola from Doddridge County.
That's just beat down. That's just chewed up right now, isn't it?
It's not too bad through there because it's mostly gravel. It just might be a little bit slick.
Did you put? Did you use your normal track spikes, or did you put your longer spikes on today?
Coach gave us 1-inch spikes to put in.
1 inch spikes.
1 inch spikes?
Those are big.
You'd almost need them now if you went in this race.
Oh, yeah.
1 mile, 5:27 for
Aiden Scott.
Aiden Scott of Wheeling Central.
And you can tell that's moving in this mud and stuff like that. Typically, a dry day, he's probably like 5:10, 5:15 at least, easy.
Right now, he's on a pace of right around 16, a little over. But again, it's cross country. Whatever's underneath your feet, you deal with.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was it raining during your race, or
Yeah.
It was mist. It was
Sprinkling when we started, but as we went on, it was just turning to full-on rain.
to make you run faster, or
I'd much rather run in the rain than the mud. Much rather run in the mud.
just to get it done?
Yep.
It's not the running in the rain; it's the starting in the rain. I feel. Yes. I mean, it's the okay. I got to get this thing done. Yeah. It's raining.
It's the shedding of the warm-up clothes. That's the hard part.
Shedding of the warm-up clothes. I agree.
I like when people say, "Well, it only rained for a couple minutes while you were out there." It's
still wet.
It's still wet. I mean,
still wet.
It's the boys' single A competition going on right now at the Cabell Midland Cross Country Course, the site of the 2021 West Virginia State Championships, Cross Country Championships. 5 races are in the book. We're into the 6th and final race of the day. We got Aiden Scott of Wheeling Central. He is in the lead right now as they push towards the 2 mile mark here on the 3.1 mile course in Ona, West Virginia. Do you realize Richard Petty actually won 2 races here in Ona?
Oh, really?
Yes. Yes. At the Ona Speedway, the the racetrack, 1970 and 1971. It was actually races on the NASCAR circuit, and Richard Petty was the winner for both races. Just
you guys know who Richard Petty is?
Good.
NASCAR
Good.
Hall of Fame.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we are just past 8 minutes, and they're in the second mile now.
A different form of racing. A lot louder. But
and explain, girls, right here. We're in the second mile. How's that course over there? Is it, from what I can see, it looks very rolling.
Yes, definitely. You've got one pretty major hill, and then you'll come back around to the 2 mile marker.
Yeah, he's going to be going downhill.
After you hit that second mile, it's nothing but downhill.
Okay.
And flat.
Right. I know the last mile is fast. Okay.
You've got like one little popcorn hill, and then you go around the pond, and it's just downhill.
There. Okay.
You know, I've got a saying tell my kids, when you're going downhill, let gravity be your friend. But in conditions like today, did you still, I mean, how?
I
like I normally would, I would look down to make sure I was stepping on either gravel or grass and not just mud.
A lot of folks don't look forward to the downhills.
That's what I pass most of my people.
Oh.
Going down the hill. You basically go 100%. Just as long as you keep your form, you should be golden.
Now, you got a busted ankle right now.
Yeah.
When do they think that you'll be able to shed that brace?
Well, this is actually just a compression sleeve.
Okay.
I had been in the boot for about 5 weeks. I'd been completely off of it for about 3, and got to take that off before the regional meet, so I could walk around and cheer teammates on. That was nice. And then I've started doing a little bit of jogging rehab the past couple of days, so I should be good to go for winter training and track.
You didn't miss the Ripley Hill, did you?
Yeah, nope, didn't miss that one.
There's 3 really good courses now here in the area with a hill. You've got Cabell Midland, you got Ripley. You need to come out to Ridenhour Lake in Nitro, the new course that we've got set up out there. The Ripley boys and girls came down, and they said it was tougher than Cabell Midland.
Really?
Yeah. And we put you through a creek.
Oh, yeah.
But that's that's the neat thing about West Virginia. Wherever you go, you can't compare times from this course to that course, and people try to do that.
I went to the Foot Locker race a couple years ago, and it's in North Carolina.
Yeah.
And there was a team ahead of us, and they were like, "Yeah, this huge hill is coming up, this, that," and me and my teammate, we were like,
It's a bump.
"What hill are they talking about?" And they're like, "You just made it. It was back there," and we were like, "Oh."
Michael, we got a race of 5, 2, and 1 for the lead.
Okay, it sounds like we're going to have a race coming in here between number 5, Trey Stanley of Richwood,
Michael Klein of Wood County Christian, and Aiden Scott of Wheeling Central.
Okay.
So, all right.
Let's crank it up here. Yeah, my son has run at the, and he heard the same thing down in Shura. Did you ever run it in the rain?
We ran there. It was
A couple of years ago? The start was that deep? Yeah, I was there.
at least an inch of mud.
You warmed up and then you got in the tape and you just shivered. Yeah. He had the first race of he was in the first race of the day. Yeah, and the whole day was hideous. Just
it was awful.
Made today look like Bahamas.
Just past 12 minutes here. Looks like they're coming down third mile here. And so this is a significant downhill here, and they're letting it go a little bit. So we should be seeing them any moment. Once again,
You say you pass a lot of people in that downhill, but that's a little. You know the course, so you know where you can pass.
I mainly pass most of the people where he just ran past, going around that the pond, because it's more open wide, and it's not as muddy through there. It's just wet, so I usually pass most of my people there.
You saved the best for last this year, didn't you?
I did. I've been trying for 4 years to get top 5. I've gotten 7th 2 years in a row. I got 22nd 1 year. This year I
Good.
finally got it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
An attainable goal. It's we got a race here.
We do have a great race here coming down the. Can't wait to see him here any second.
It looks like 1 and 2 is broken away from
third runner. And they're getting ready to come down by the. Okay, that's the rubberized part of the road.
Yep.
And we'll see them any second.
So they'll be coming by the course here.
Yeah, they've got about 1,200 left at this point.
There you go, Coach.
Yep,
Got
here
1,200
comes the put the mic on her.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So,
800 left
yeah.
behind them.
We say 800 right through the goalposts. We look through the goalposts and right about
so it
there.
looks like Michael Klein and Aiden Scott, I believe.
They've broken,
in
and
the
then
lead.
third place is still not.
Still there. Richwood looks like.
Yep.
And then that looks like Trent Gola in fourth from Doddridge. Can't really tell quite yet Williamstown Richie as far as the team title goes, but we'll find that out here soon. Approaching 15 minutes. The last race of the day, single A boys state championship.
And what we're being told is that backside that they'll be coming up is very slippery.
Very slippery, right?
Very slippery. And we can see the buggy in the back there. And they're just right at the 600-meter mark right now.
So we see the fans roll
Yeah,
back
right,
through
just
the
a little bit.
bleachers. A lot of muddy feet.
We're coming down to the final here for the boys single A competition at the West Virginia State Cross Country Championships. They're just about hitting the 16-minute mark now. So can you smell the kettle corn when you make that turn? Yes. Does that tell you how hungry you are, or does it tell you that you're close to the finish?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
A little bit of both.
We should be seeing the two. This might be a shootout here. Yeah.
Yeah. I love the track finish here. And they're still together. Looks like Aiden Scott has now overtaken Michael Scott. Michael Scott's still hanging on. I'm sorry, Michael Klein. Aiden Scott, Michael Klein.
Aiden. They both got something left in the tank, it looks like.
Here comes guy in third place. I don't know where he's from. Is that Buffalo?
Buffalo.
He's really finishing strong here.
Patrick Riley.
Wouldn't be surprised if he pushes the other two guys there.
It looks like Aiden Scott. I mean, he's using his arms.
Yeah, Aiden Scott's looking very strong.
It looks like Aiden Scott from Wilmington.
Michael Klein finishing strong here.
He's going to be in 2021.
And Aiden Scott, your 2021 Single A Boys champion, as he crosses the finish line. All the runners looking pretty exhausted right now. And that's Patrick Riley from Buffalo coming in third. They had a tough race. Got a good finish here. This is Doddridge.
Trent Gola here finishing third.
Fourth.
Fourth, sorry. Williamstown, number 5. Looks like that might be either
Julian
Johnson or Cannon. I'm not sure. Looks like Richwood.
Richwood coming in.
Jumped across finish on there. I like that.
Trey Stanley from Richwood finishing up. There it is, right there, two teammates. And you got the people in the finish line trying to push you away, and you're going, shoot, shoot.
My dad's always down there, so I usually just follow him.
We call that win the shoot. We always say that. Win the shoot. Win the shoot.
I'm going to tell you what.
Here, we got another one here.
Coach, I'm going to go get the winner.
Joe's going to go get Aiden Scott. I want to talk. Oh, they can help me. They're invested now. So, girls, tell me what you're thinking when you come onto that, on the track. what's going through your mind when you race here?
You really got to kick it in.
Kick it in. Okay.
You've got less than 200 meters left, and you've just got to give it all you've got
Okay.
at that point.
And I was talking to the spectators earlier. I like this track finish. It gives a little. You've been running on grass and hills and so much, and then you get on the track and it's time to go fast, right? And I think that's something that's cool, that's unique about this course. And I've seen courses like that in other states, but I don't see it as much here. I think a few schools do it that way, but this is really cool to see it that way. So.
It also helps gauge where you're at with everyone else.
Yeah.
It helps you gauge how far you are.
And you can look around and kind of see and take a peek if you
Yeah.
need to there. That's good. What's the feeling like when you guys are coming around that turn and you see the finish line? What's finally?
Yeah.
Almost done?
Yeah.
It's relief.
Okay, relief. Yeah.
50 more meters and you're
And you're done.
You're done.
Get to go get food.
Get the food, yes. Yes. Are you guys familiar much with the single A races?
Not
much?
really.
Okay.
Not really.
Yeah. Well, coming in, the overwhelming favorite was Williamstown. Williamstown is kind of in the gold and maroon jerseys there. I think the predicted second place was Ritchie County, and Doddridge was obviously in the green and gold there. So that was kind of who was predicted to win. And times are a little bit slower maybe than they were before. Could be some of that, the course conditions too, I think, play a role in that too. So. But at the end of the day, it's about placing, right? So
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, after you get out of regular season, it's not about time anymore.
Right, exactly. So when you guys practice, do you guys practice mostly here at school? Or do you go out other places and run? Obviously it's got to be an asset.
Yeah,
to be in your
definitely.
course and things like that.
A lot of times, like before the St. Mary's Cross Country Festival and conference, he'll have us just the day before run the course.
Okay.
And that is what our practice will be.
Okay. Now, do you guys do intervals like up on top or down here?
100%.
Okay.
We do a lot, as much as we can up on the course.
You know that it's the time in the season to really start the speed work when he's like, okay, we're going to get up on the course.
Okay.
You're like,
okay.
oh, man,
okay.
killer workout.
Okay. You guys ever do track stuff? Some?
We usually
Beginning of the year.
Towards the beginning of the season.
Okay.
But like our last hard workout was thousands on right around the 2 mile mark.
Okay.
And we did
And so
6.
would you guys come down the hill or stay up on top or?
We would do the horseshoe after the first mile, and then go down the hill and around the pond, and then finish right back at the top of the hill.
Okay. Do you guys ever practice running down here any or something?
Yeah.
He has more recently.
Okay. I didn't know what all parts of the course he uses there.
Another favorite is if you start at the track and you go around the parking lot and around the campus, it's almost exactly a mile back.
So you can do repeats, mile repeats. Okay. And then as far as like long run, things like that, where do you guys go for that?
A lot of times we'll go obviously off campus, and there's a 7 mile loop that we can do.
It's death.
It's definitely hilly.
Okay.
But it's on just like a 2-lane road.
Okay.
And
Do you guys go to Barbersville Park any? You work out there
During
any?
the summer.
During the summer.
Okay.
Not a lot during season, though.
And then let's talk about Coach Parsons' dog.
Scout.
Everyone in the
So
state.
Scout. So every time I see, I saw him at Ripley last week. I saw y'all run, and the dog was just following around, not on a leash, just hanging out.
Scout does not need a leash. Everyone in the state knows who Scout is.
Yeah. Scout's a cross-country dog. He's the team mascot there.
She likes to jump in the pond on the top of the course doing workouts on the course.
Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, Scout's just running around. Scout's at every practice usually?
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
100%.
Part of the team.
He will, when we left early for Ripley, Scout was just walking around in the gym, in the concourse, in the middle
Well, I
of school.
saw him up there at Cedar Lakes last week, just walking around.
She's up on the podium right now.
Yeah, she's going to get an award too. Yeah. Sitting down. Yeah. Just part of the team there. Love Scout. See, I have a Cocker Spaniel. My dog would not be that well behaved. My dog would be running around, freaking out with all these people.
Oh,
Scouts,
definitely.
Scouts well behaved. Yes.
I can count the number of times on one hand that dog has been on a leash.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have a few more runners coming in, just past the 24-minute mark, just a few more runners left. Have almost completed all the races today. And we'll get Aiden Scott, who was the individual boys state champion for Class A, up here in just a minute. I see Joe down there talking to Aiden. He's going to bring him up, and we'll chat with him. And we're going to take a quick break. And we'll be back here in a second at the 2021 West Virginia State High School Cross Country Championships live from Cabell Midland High School.
TUDOR'S Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal, served all day long, and only available at TUDOR'S Biscuit World.
GINO'S introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try GINO'S Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
At TUDOR'S Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal, served all day long, and only available at TUDOR'S Biscuit World.
GINO'S introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try GINO'S Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
With all that's going on, Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling wants to remind our neighbors we're here for you. We're taking extra precautions to protect you and our employees. Right now, we're offering 6-month no-interest financing to help you stay comfortable throughout this crisis. Our superior indoor air filtration options will keep viruses, bacteria, and allergens down, increasing indoor air quality, comfort, and safety. Call us today and see how we can help you. Mullen, we're comfortable when you are.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles an hour, that's like driving more than the length of a football field, blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why we're cracking down on people who text or use their smartphones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive. Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives. Don't text and drive.
For Kindred Communications, this is home. When other broadcasting companies went nationwide, we stayed home.
This is home.
This is home. This is home.
6 radio stations broadcasting on 9 signals across 3 states. For Kindred Communications,
This
is home.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
tell them Hug sent you.
That's right. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
And welcome back to the West Virginia State Cross Country Championships 2021 edition. With us right now is the winner of the boys single A competition. That's Aiden Scott from Wheeling Central. Aiden, I tell you what, Coach and I were watching you. Your opponents came up on you. they got a little bit of front, then you responded. Let's talk about the race today. Just what was your plan going in and that sort of thing?
My plan going in today was just to run it. My time, I wasn't really sure what I was going to get, but my main goal coming in was, just to run out there, hold that position, and then to make it in the end.
Coach?
So, Aiden, tell us a little about, you guys were the last race of the day. The course was, I'm assuming, pretty chewed up, right? Talk us through kind of your strategy going through the race. Like, what was your strategy going up to the hill and going through mile 2 and back down on the hill to the flats? What was kind of your strategy today?
My main strategy, I know the course was messed up because we were the last out there.
Right.
But what my main strategy was, just to maintain on the hills, keep that pace, keep the position I was in. On the downhills, I was trying to, surge down them and just trying to,
So we saw coming back down off the mile 2 there was you and Gola, Klein, and a kid from Buffalo maybe or something like that there. So when did you start to kind of separate there? What did you do? Did you put a surge in? Did you just push them the downhills a little bit? What did you do there?
When they caught up to me, I just told myself, don't give up now. You're almost done. So I just stuck with them. On the downhills, I surged just to try to, get a little bit more of that distance between us.
I want to talk about what I saw at the finish line when you had a couple of your opponents that you raced head-to-head, neck-to-neck, arm-to-arm out on the course, but they came up to you and you weren't racers anymore. You were brothers.
Mm-hmm.
How special is that for you with cross-country?
That's what I love about cross-country. When you're out there, yes, you are enemies, but, the sport is just to have fun. And then when you go out there and meet friends like this, it's just a great community.
We'll let you go. It's been a long day for you, an incredible race. Like I said, the way you responded out there to the challenge that they put on you after you had already run your 2 miles as hard as you did, then you responded when they gave a challenge to you. Man, put that in the back of your mind because you can do it. You got it, and you are the 2021 State Boys Single A champion. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Thank you.
We're at the 2021 West Virginia State Championships here at Cabell Midland High School. We're going to take a break for a little bit, and then we're going to be back with the award ceremonies.
TUDOR'S Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal, served all day long, and only available at TUDOR'S Biscuit World.
GINO'S introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, Parmesan, and provolone. Try GINO'S Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
With all that's going on, Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling wants to remind our neighbors we're here for you. We're taking extra precautions to protect you and our employees. Right now, we're offering 6-month no-interest financing to help you stay comfortable throughout this crisis. Our superior indoor air filtration options will keep viruses, bacteria, and allergens down, increasing indoor air quality, comfort, and safety. Call us today and see how we can help you. Mullen, we're comfortable when you are.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
tell them Hug sent you.
That's right. Little General Stores, your roads.
5 vehicles.
West.
Yeah, right at And welcome back to the 2021 West Virginia State Cross Country Championships. Joe Stevens, along with University of Charleston cross country and track coach. And that's Nick Bias. Nick, it's been an incredible day seeing these young runners do their thing. Got some results now from the girls single A competition. Coming in 10th place from Charleston Catholic was Ariel Kirby. Coming in 9th place from Webster County was Alexis White. Coming in 8th place from Doddridge County was Bailey Holden. 7th place, Madison Stonestreet from South Harrison. 6th place was Virginia Haddix from St. Mary's. Katie Hicks from Tucker County took 5th place. 4th place was Brianna Winsett from Williamstown. 3rd place, Katie Cottrell from Doddridge. And 2nd place, Alexis Sorrow is what I was trying to say. A 9th grader from Williamstown. And coming in first, you heard her here earlier being interviewed. The winner was Lexi Lamb, and she is an 11th grader from Doddridge. She had a winning time of 19:37.60, an impressive performance by Lexi Lamb. Now switching over to, and I didn't tell you, I mean, she told me she played football for Doddridge.
That's what she said, yeah. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean.
She's tough.
She is.
Tough.
We saw that in the interview. And now it came down to, my goodness gracious, 5th place, Ravenswood, 4th place, Tucker County, Third place, St. Mary's. Second place with 53 points, Williamstown. They had a second, fourth, 14th, 15th, and 18th. Winning with a total of 34 points, an impressive 34 points, Doddridge County with a first, third, 7th, 10th, and 13th. That's how you win a cross-country meet.
Yeah, I thought that they had about 5 in the top 12 or 14, but it was 5 in the top, basically top 5 and top 15. I think if you put 5 in the top 15, you're going to win.
Yeah, I mean, and if you don't win, the other team was really, really, really good.
Yeah, and Williamstown only had 53. They ran very well, too. And Williamstown had won, I don't know, 2 years in a row. I'll have to look back and see here, but Doddridge is a state champion.
Yep. Congratulations to Doddridge. A great program there. We've got the results now from the boys single-A competition. Coming in 10th place from Ravenswood was Cade Kerfman. He was the only runner that Ravenswood had in the race. So congratulations to Cade. Ninth was Jaden Ebert from Tyler Consolidated. 8th place was Ashton Nardella, and he is from Notre Dame High School. 7th place was Julian Johnson from Williamstown. And Trey Stanley from Richwood took 6th place. Zach Cannon from Williamstown took 5th place. Trent Gola from Doddridge County, one of the ones that came up and congratulated the winner at the finish line. Trent Gola from Doddridge came in 4th. Patrick Riley from Buffalo came in 3rd. Michael Klein from Wood County Christian, the other young man who came up to congratulate the winner at the finish line. A 10th grader from Wheeling Central, Aiden Scott, who had a winning time of 17:29:41. So congratulations to Aiden. You just heard him here on the broadcast, and some of these guys are some tired puppies. Looking at the team score now, you've got 5th place going to Webster County, 4th place Doddridge County, 3rd place Ritchie County, 2nd place the Buffalo High School with 88 points, and coming in 1st place, and by the way, Buffalo took 2nd place over Ritchie County by 1 point.
Wow.
Every place counts. There's a good indication of that. But and then in the team results, you've got Williamstown winning with 30 points, taking a 3rd, 4th, 6th, 8th, and 9th. So they had 5 in the top 10. And like you said,
tough.
It's tough to lose with results like that. So you have it there, and congratulations again to Aiden Scott, who was running unattached. Basically, he was just a single qualifier from Wheeling Central. So congratulations to him on a winning time of 17:29:41. We're getting ready now for the awards ceremony for the girls single A competition, and we'll let Chris Parsons, the athletic director here at Cabell Midland High School, tell you all about it.
Thank everyone for being part of this 2021 West Virginia State Cross Country Meet. The WDSAC wishes to express its appreciation to Bill Clark, Farmers and Mechanics Insurance, Metro News, and American Dairy Association for their support as corporate sponsors of the WDSAC event. I would like to introduce some of the staff at the SSAC. First of all, Head Honcho, Executive Director, Mr. Bertie Dolan, is with us today. Assistant Executive Director, Greg Reed, is with us. And also Assistant Executive Director, Wayne Ryan. And one of the SSAC's top sponsors, Farmer and Mechanics Insurance, Representative Matt Woodrum is here today. All right, the other thing I'd like to do is definitely thank our crew here at Cabell Midland. You saw a lot of them in the yellow vests. I mean, without their help, this would not have been possible. Before we get to the top 10, I'll tell you what, the weather this week was, Monday and Tuesday here at Cabell Midland, it rained. We got quite a bit of rain and Wednesday it dried out a little bit. Fourth was in good shape. And then we looked at the forecast, so I looked at the crew and said, hey, we got to get this fourth ready. We got the fourth ready on Wednesday, and then naturally rain came Thursday and all morning Friday. And it cleared up, and then we got some rain. But unfortunately for the single A, it was nice and Monday, but you handled the conditions well. And hey, that's part of cross country. You deal with the elements, you dealt with them today. So let's give everybody a good round of applause for their participation today in this cross country. All right, on to the top 10 girls. In 10th place, she ran 21:37. She's only a freshman. She's Charleston Catholic, Aurelia Kirby.
Rilla Kirby, 10th place, Charleston Catholic, freshman.
In 9th place, with a time of 21:30, a sophomore from Webster County, Alexis White.
Alexis White.
In 8th place, with a time of 21:28, from Doddridge County, a freshman, Bailey Holden.
Bailey Holden.
Bailey is from Doddridge.
Doddridge County.
Place, with a time of 21:24, a senior from South Harrison, Madison Stone Street.
Madison Stone Street from South Harrison.
In 6th place,
stepping up on the 7th place podium spot.
a sophomore from St. Mary's, Virginia Haddix.
Virginia Haddix from St. Mary's. What a great program up there.
Oh, yeah. Coach Nutter does a fantastic job.
Katie Hicks from Tucker County, 5th place. I saw Steve just a little bit ago.
He does a great job.
Yep.
Great job.
4th place to Brianna Winsett from Williamstown. I heard that term a lot today. Freshman. Katie Cottrell from Doddridge.
Freshman.
Yep.
Your runner-up from Williamstown, only a freshman, ran 20:37, Alyssa Sorrow.
Alyssa Sorrow of Williamstown, a freshman, coming in 2nd, stepping up to the podium there.
She handled the conditions the best today. She's only a junior. She's from Doddridge County. She ran 19:37. Let's give it up for your state champion, Alexis Lamb.
Winning the race by 1 minute from Doddridge County, an 11th grader, Lexi Lamb. From the waist up, they look clean.
I think some of them had changed now, too.
Yeah, I think some of them wiped some of the...
they were pretty muddy.
The grub off, yes. The photo opportunity for all the family and friends. Now they're going to be announcing the winners of the team competition.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for your top 10 single A girls, 2021.
You know, it takes a lot of time to set up a course like this.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
It takes even more time.
Take it down.
Take it down.
106 points in 8th place, Magnolia. In 7th place with 144 points, Trinity Christian. In 6th, oh, I did that wrong. Hang on.
Chris Parsons, athletic director and cross-country coach here at Cabell Midland, making all the announcements right now.
In 7th place with 161 points, Richwood. In 6th place with 143 points, Charleston Catholic. In 5th place with 133 points, Ravenswood. In 4th place with 125 points, Tucker County. 99 points, St. Mary's. And your runner-up, coming up to the award podium with 53 points, the ladies from Williamstown High School.
Williamstown High School going up to get their state runner-up trophy. Congratulations to Williamstown.
Ella Hessen from Williamstown last year won this race. Where's she running?
She's running at Davis and Elkins.
Davis? No. There you go.
And she's had a good season. Yeah.
A good fellow Mountain East Conference
Yeah.
program opponent of yours?
Yep.
They've been running a snowshoe some.
Have they really? Oh, cool.
If you're familiar with snowshoe, going up from Silver Creek to just to the crest, not to the very top, but to like the village is exactly 1 mile.
1 mile. Okay.
It's
cool.
it's a 1 mile pull.
Yeah.
The Williamstown girls team getting their runner-up designation here at the 2021 West Virginia State Cross Country Championships. Always a strong program up there in the Mid-Ohio Valley.
Yes.
A lot of family and friends taking pictures. Now, the most difficult thing of the day is getting off the wet podium.
State runners up, the lady from Williamstown High School. And now let's go on to the big goal. Your state champions scored 34 points. It's an awesome score. Let's give it up for your 2021 Single A Girls State Champions, the lady from Doddridge County.
Doddridge County going up to get their state champion trophy. Had a very dominating performance today. 5 in the top 15. Maybe 13. I forget what.
Yeah, 13. 5 in the top 13. The true concept of team effort. So Doddridge had 2 freshmen in the top 10.
Yes. And looking at their roster, it looks like they have everybody back next year. Just what I can see.
That doesn't bear well for their opponents,
No.
that's for sure.
No.
All right, congratulations, Doddridge County, your Single A Girls 2021 state champions.
Okay, we'll probably get ready for the boys award ceremony now for Class Single A. Got a number of in the top 10. Only 4 of the top 10 had teams in the race.
Right. Right.
The rest of those 6 that I'm referring to, all got into the states on an individual basis.
All right, your top 10 boys. Start with number 10. He ran 18:28 today. He's junior from Ravenswood, Cade Kerfman.
Cade Kerfman from Ravenswood. Stepping up to the number 10 podium spot.
18:28, a freshman from Tyler Consolidated, Jaden Ebert.
Jaden Ebert, a ninth grader freshman from Tyler Consolidated, and ninth. Ashton Nardella, a senior from Notre Dame, in the 8th spot.
A freshman from Williamstown, ran 18:11, Julian Johnson.
Another freshman, Julian Johnson from Williamstown, in the 7th slot.
Ran 18:10 today. He's from Richwood. He's a senior, Trey Stanley.
The senior from Richwood, Trey Stanley, taking up the 6th spot.
In 5th place, with the time of 18:01, a junior from Williamstown, Zach Hannon.
Great job.
In 5th was Zach
In 4th place,
Cannon
a
of
senior
Williamstown.
from Dodger Stanley. He ran 17:55 today. Let's give it up for Trent Gola.
4th place, Trent Gola, a senior from Doddridge.
In 3rd place, a sophomore from Buffalo.
So 3rd place going to Patrick Riley of Buffalo. He's stepping up.
Only a sophomore.
And it was a battle. I'll tell you, it was a battle not only with these top 2, but also those top 3. I sat and watched that race. Came down to who had the better kick on the track. And they all 3 had good kicks. But in the runner-up, a senior from Wood County Christian ran 17:34. Give it up for Michael Klein.
Michael Klein from Wood County Christian, taking 2nd place.
Who had the biggest kick. He's only a sophomore. He's from Williams Central. He ran 17:29. Your state champion, Aiden Scott.
And you heard him here earlier on the broadcast. Aiden Scott, a 10th grader from Wheeling Central, winning with a time of 17:29.41. And looking down at the field right now, there are your all-state runners, the top 10 finishers today of the Class Single A competition. 6 races, all in the books. We'll find out they'll be announcing the team winners here in just a bit.
All right, let's give it up one more time for your top 10. Congratulations, boys. All right, let's go on to the team division. All right, we had 18 in 8th place with 160 points, Magnolia. In 7th place with 144 points, Trinity Christian. In 6th place with 143 points, Charleston Catholic. In 5th place with 138 points, Webster County. In 4th place with 113 points, Dodger County. In 3rd place with 89 points, Rich County. And your runner-up was a point better in 3rd place. Come up to the awards podium.
Your runner-up, the team from Buffalo High School in Putnam County. You can see them coming in their jerseys.
I love the
too.
yellow. Hey,
yeah.
My team has yellow jerseys too. It's one of the reasons I like it so much. You can see them.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, I think this is probably their first state runner-up, our state champion for the cross track. So kudos to Buffalo.
They have 6 runners on the team. 1, 7, 10, 33, 37, and 40.
Yeah. It's
I
getting it done. And by 1 point over Richie, too.
Yep.
Yeah. Who was predicted to get second?
All right, let's give it up one more time for your state runners up, the boys from Buffalo.
They practice over a lot. They got a great area to practice. Eleanor, over in Eleanor on the trails over there.
2021 single A boys state champions. Let's give it up for the boys of Williamstown High School.
And your winners coming to the podium, the team from Williamstown High School over in the Mid-Ohio Valley. They had a 3rd, 4th, 6th, 8th, and 9th in scoring, and 16, 18. So all their runners came 18th or better.
Yeah. They were the overwhelming favorites coming in, and they didn't disappoint at all.
The wind has totally died down again. The rain has stopped. And no more races.
6 down?
6 down.
6 down. It's been a great day, though.
Yep. We started off at 9 o'clock this morning with the girls' AA competition, followed by the boys' AA. Then, not long after, we had the girls' AAA, the boys' AAA, and now just recently we finished up with the girls' single A and the boys' single A. So the 2021 West Virginia State Cross Country Championships are in the books. Coach, any final thoughts?
No, just want to really brag on all these student athletes and coaches today for all the hard work they put in. I know what it takes to go into it, and hopefully they've enjoyed this experience today. And just kudos to all these teams. And like I said, whether you were first or 30th or 40th, you made it to the state meet. I think that's a huge accomplishment. So
these student athletes worked hard, like you said, Coach, and good luck next week.
Thank you.
And the regionals for Division II.
Yeah.
You're ranked 13th in the country now.
Correct, 13th in the nation. Yeah.
You got a bullseye on your back.
We do.
They know when the University of Charleston's showing up.
But they're with great expectations, great success comes expectations, and they're ready. They'll be fine. Both teams, men and women, they're both ready to roll.
Good luck.
Thank you.
It's been a great day. Our executive producer today has been Butch Mounts, and he has been making sure that everybody's been seeing all the coverage from on the course and above, and it's been a great day for all 6 of the races. For Coach Nick Bias of the University of Charleston Cross Country and Track Teams, I'm Joe Stevens, bidding everybody a farewell. Be safe, have fun, and go for a run.